Hi everybody, I'm Nick and I'm here with Rachel, and today we're going to take a look at Nosgoth. Nosgoth is a 4 versus 4 online action combat third-person over-the-shoulder kind of game where a team of humans takes on a team of vampires. It's in closed beta right now, so if you're interested in playing, you can submit your email address at nosgoth.com and you'll eventually get a code. It's supposed to be open beta later this year. At that point, it's going to be free to play. You can also buy a Founders Pack outright, and that'll give you access to the game as well as a lot of in-game currency, which we'll talk about a bit later. So today we're just going to walk through some of the basics of the game. It can be tricky at first to figure out exactly how it works because it's not like a lot of other games that are out there. And so we're just going to look at the good choices for the first-time players, good classes to try out, and some general strategy about the game. So we're setting up our Rachel's preferred mouse mappings and keyboard mappings here.
I actually use this this mouse a lot when I play MMOs, so it's really good for that because I think it's the Logitech G600S or maybe this is the 500S. I can't remember. But there's a bunch of little buttons down here at the bottom.
Right.
And I don't know. I'm guessing because I'm used to it, I like stuff near my thumb, and it's easier than trying to like key smash on the keyboard for stuff.
Yeah. I prefer the key smashing myself, but you know, whatever works best for you. We're going to start with the new recruit. You're playing on the GameCrate account that is just level 3, so we'll play with new recruit, which is for people under level 10, which is going to be the best way to do this. All right, so now we're waiting for. Needs to be 4 versus 4. It needs to have full sides. Since it is in closed beta, sometimes there's issues with taking a while to find a matchup, or somebody drops out as soon as the thing starts. But even if you're on a team of 3 versus a team of 4, it's not impossible. And you know, the best way I think to play this game at the current stage is not to be obsessed with, oh, I'm definitely going to win. It's just figuring out the different options, getting a chance to try something new, and just kind of enjoying the ride, I think would be the best way to go into something like this.
I'm usually not good with competitive games, so we'll see how I do.
Well, currently you're on a team with your 3rd level, there's another 3rd level, there's a 6th level and a 2nd level, and your opponents are all 1st level. So if we can get this game going, that would be good.
All right, so we're gonna try to find a new match since that one didn't work out.
Yeah, sometimes if you exit out and go back in, it looks like it's still not working. Sometimes it'll put you directly into a match that's already in progress. Sometimes they'll have an open spot and they'll just put you right in there.
No, they have a level 8.
All right, here's your 2 classes that you have at the beginning.
We'll start with
We'll try the Hunter first. The Hunter is maybe the easiest for new players. Their crossbow here shoots the most rapid of any of the human weapons, so it's good if you just want to click and do a good amount of damage. All different human classes. There's 4 human classes, 4 vampire classes, and they each only have a couple of abilities that you need to worry about. For the human here, for the human hunter, you have it mapped to 7, so one of your mouse buttons there. But that's the bola. It's kind of hard to aim, but if you hit a vampire with that, it'll wrap around them and they'll be unable to run away, they can't climb, and they can't attack for a few seconds.
So the vampires could get us at any minute right now.
Yeah, you're actually going to want to stay with your team as much as possible. So don't run off. You can see these arrows will point to your team members. All right, so follow that guy. The most important bit of strategy in Nosgoth for the humans is stick together. Because on your own, one human, if they meet even just one vampire, they'll probably lose. The human's best bet is to watch each other's backs and to try to do as much damage to the vampires as they can from long range. That's the really interesting thing about Nosgoth. The sides are asymmetrical, so the humans all have ranged weapons. The vampires can only attack from close in. They're all melee focused. So a lot of the combat in Nosgoth is humans trying to defend and do damage from long range, and vampires using their climbing and pouncing and invisibility talents to get in close. There's combat going on over there.
Let's get over there.
Yeah. Okay, there's a couple of vampires. If you right-click, you'll do the you'll look down the zoom. Yeah, down the zoom sights. Your other ability there that you have mapped to 9 currently is that explosive ammo. Help your friend! Help your friend! Okay. Explosive ammo is part of what makes Hunter a really good choice for a first-time player, because if you hit that, it basically launches a grenade. Not quite a grenade, because there is a grenade ability you can get to. But it launches several just explosions right in front of you, and it can do a good amount of damage.
Our bros!
Okay, that... Uh-oh. That That black smoke that you keep seeing, that's one of the basic vampire abilities that comes up a lot. It launches a smoke grenade that humans can't see through. Okay.
I was trying to get health. Bros.
When you see those skulls pointed out on the edges of the map or, around you, that means a human has just died there. So if you're a human and you're looking for, oh, where's my team? You see a skull, that might mean you want to run in that direction to help out. It could also mean, oh, that's dangerous over there. A couple of my team just died.
Yeah.
Let's make a stand somewhere else.
Okay, we're making a stand.
Okay, that's good.
Oh.
Yeah, stay away from that acid right there. That was good.
Oh, okay.
There he is, there he is.
Okay.
That's the vampire Reaver. Okay, somebody got him with Ebola, so he's invulnerable. When they turn blue like that, that's another one of the Reaver's ability. Nice. Didn't let him get away. When the Reavers turn blue, that's one of their, oh no! He just pounced on you, yeah.
Oh yeah, I was being bait.
Oh, there we go.
I planned.
Yeah, the blue Reavers, that's an ability where they can dodge every attack for a little bit. Ah, another kill, nice. You see the top of the screen, that's where the score is currently. Orange is humans and blue is vampires. The fact that the humans are actually leading right now is pretty good. There you go.
Did I get it?
Hold it all the way.
Oh, okay.
There we go. All right, cool. So you're back at full health and ammo. In most cases, in most matches, the vampires are slightly easier to play. I'd say if both teams were equal in skill, the vampires would usually win. That may change as the game evolves and they rebalance things, but I think that's how it goes now. But that's actually okay because every match that you play involves 2 rounds where first you'll be the humans, and then once time is up or one team gets to 30 kills, then you'll switch sides and then you'll get to be the vampires. So even if the vampires are easier, it's not actually unfair because it's all about which team has the most kills when the entire match is over. So 2 rounds, everybody got to play both sides. You see through the walls there when you see your teammates' silhouettes turning red, that means they're taking damage. That can help you find where you need to go to help them out. You can always hit R during times like this to reload.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
I don't have to hold down R.
No, you just hit it once. It's typical FPS kind of controls for the humans is you want to reload whenever there's a break in the action.
Yeah. Now, I was trying to think about how to compare this, and there really isn't a lot for comparison. I was like, maybe because of how fast it is, maybe Chivalry, but
Yeah,
I don't know if that's
that was
even
good.
a
Yeah.
fair comparison.
Yeah, games like Chivalry and like War of the Vikings and things like that, those kind of third-person melee combat games are the best comparison. But that's not quite right because those are a lot slower paced than this. You can tell this can get a bit frantic.
Oh.
Nice. You're doing really well here with that explosive ability. That's great because you don't need to aim it super well.
Yes,
Yeah.
because as you can see probably in the gameplay, I'm not the best one at aiming
Yeah.
here. Although I am taking some damage. I wonder if there's any.
Oh yeah, you can check your map there. There's one right there. So get that one and then get back. Yeah, there's 4 different human classes, 4 different vampire classes. So you're the hunter right now. The 2 female characters you have on your team are the alchemists. Alchemists are also good for beginners because they shoot a lot slower, but they launch kind of mini grenades that do area damage. So it's okay if you don't hit a vampire as long as you get close to it. Then as you advance and win and get more experience and go up levels, you can unlock the other classes. That includes the Scout, which has a long-range bow and arrow, and the newest human class that they've unveiled, which is the Prophet, which has some interesting kind of magical curse abilities that are pretty cool.
What's going on?
That fire is okay. That's an alchemist ability where they throw down the fire. I'm pretty sure it doesn't hurt you, but I'm not 100% sure. That was good, yeah.
Oh, got from behind.
Yeah, that's the Reaver's basic ability is that pounce. From long range, they lock in. We'll probably see that when we switch sides here, but from long range, they lock in and just launch themselves at the human, and they'll knock them down and pin them. That's an example of why it's super important for 2 humans, at least 2 humans, to be sticking together, because if a Reaver pins a human, but there's another human there to shoot them off, they'll really cut down on the amount of time you're pinned and the amount of damage that the pinned human has to take. Oh, another important thing to note is spacebar is a dodge. If you hit space and hit a direction, you'll do a dodge and roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of important for dodging away from vampires. Although, if you are running away from a vampire as a human, you're probably going to die because they can be faster and they're better at close-in combat.
I've noticed.
Yeah. Also, middle clicking the mouse wheel will do a melee attack as a human. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but if the vampire's almost dead or if you're desperate, I have killed vampires with that kind of as a last ditch effort. All right, so your team actually had the edge. The team rounds will last 10 minutes. Okay, you were second on your team. 5 kills, 3 deaths. That's good. Wow, that Gypsy Rider person's really good. Yeah, rounds will last 10 minutes or if a team gets to 30. So, okay, so we'll go ahead and try the Reaver this time. That's what we saw.
Let's do vampires now.
Yeah.
Okay, this one I'm not.
Yeah, so the different abilities here, your right mouse. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's not remapped.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right mouse button is.
Right mouse button will start activating this pounce ability. So you'll have a lock-on thing, and then you'll see claws appear when you're locked onto a human. And at that point, you left-click, and you'll do that launch yourself at the human and pin them down. Once you do it once, you'll figure out it'll make sense.
This is the
Q is the smoke bomb, so that's good to throw at a group of humans before you move in and attack. And then F is if you're in trouble, hit F, and you'll do that auto dodge, and you'll run away, and you can't get hit except with like a special attack. So they'll automatically miss you. You can see the vampires roaming on rooftops. All you have to do is hold shift and you'll jump and climb up walls. That's usually what you want to do as a vampire. You get up high, you find where the humans are, and then you try to time your attack at the same time as your teammates. You don't really want to go in solo. You want to all come in at once. But unlike the humans, you don't need to bunch up because it's actually better to come at the humans from different angles so they don't know like where to defend. And so that's why good there you go. Perfect. It messed up just a little bit because you hit the lip of the thing. So if you don't have a real clear aim track, that was good. You hit F. Get out of there. You're almost dead. Oh no.
Okay, and then and then to heal. I missed.
To heal as a vampire, you just first get away because you'll automatically regenerate if you're in a safe environment.
Okay.
And then you need to find a human that's recently died, and you go over to it, and you can either hit E and you'll drag it somewhere safe, or hit X and you'll drink the blood and you'll get a bunch of health back at once.
Drink the blood.
Yeah.
So, the vampire seems way more like fast-paced, to be honest.
Yeah. And once you're in close as a vampire, it's just a lot of clicking, to melee attack over and over again and trying to get them, trying to keep them in your sights all at once. You can press and hold the left click to charge up an attack, but I really, once the fighting starts, it kind of, most of the time it's just click, 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 click to try to hit and do enough damage to kill the human. Yeah, I was talking about the different abilities. You can buy different abilities. So vampires all have 3 abilities. They have the main one, which is on the right mouse button, and then Q and F. The different classes have different abilities. Yeah, so you can hit X to execute, but you don't actually need any health. Oh, you're getting fired at. Look out.
Oh, yeah.
And remember spacebar to dodge if you need to dodge out of trouble.
Right. I was forget that.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to hit that left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I missed a little bit, but it still helps you go far. Nice. Yeah, so that pounce ability is really, really strong. That's an example of the other abilities you can buy. You can buy one that's called a spinning kick, and so it costs some in-game gold, or of course you can just pay real-world money, or if you get a Founder's Pack, you'll get gems that you can use to buy it. You can either get abilities for a short time, like 7 days, in which case they don't cost a lot, or if you find an ability you really like, you can permanently unlock it. Some of the abilities are better in different situations, but so far, it seems like they've done a pretty good job of not making any one ability dominant. Like you have to play this way.
I think we're doing pretty well.
Yeah, 12-7. It's going well right now. It's about 6 minutes left. So, and since you had the edge before, you don't actually need to completely win this time. You just have to keep it ahead of them or tied, and you'll win the overall kill count. You can already see the difference in playing here as a vampire versus the general strategy as a human. When you're a human, if you respawn, the first thing you're going to want to do is look around and be like, oh, where are my humans? Because you want to, get each other's back. Also, if you get team wiped as humans, you'll all kind of spawn around the same area most of the time, so it's easy to find each other. When you're a vampire, though, as soon as you respawn, your goal is not to find the other vampires. Your goal is kind of the same. Where are the humans? Because that's where the action is going to go down. So you climb up on top of the roof, or you look for skulls, or you look for red silhouettes, things that would indicate that that's where the combat's going on. And then you come at it in a different angle, and you find a way to take advantage of the situation. Perfectly illustrated right there. Yeah, double kill and a kill assist.
Nice.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. That was a perfect example of how you don't need to come at things from, hit X. There you go. Nice. As a vampire, you don't want to all come at the humans from the same angle. You want to mix it up. That was beautiful, says a guy on your team. That's funny. Yeah, that whole attack you guys did, that was great. Looks like you guys might get to the 30 limit, which would be great. Yeah! Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah,
nice.
It is.
28. You just need 2 more kills. You'll get this one right here. Double kill. 1 more kill and you guys will take it. You're definitely winning the whole match, but let's see if you can win as vampires.
Oops.
Oh, somebody's shooting.
Where are you?
There he is. Here he comes. See if you can get him. Oh.
Oh,
it's okay.
close.
Come up. Oh no, there's 2 of them. Uh-oh. Your team is not helping you out here.
Oh, I'm running away.
Yeah, that's an example of like one vampire against several humans. That can be a problem.
I gotta kill this.
Oh yeah, I was tracking it. That should have been the win. Oh, there we go. 30, yeah. Oh, you destroyed him. 49 to 30.
That was fun.
Let's see how you did on the scoreboard. Oh, only felt better than that. You got a lot of assists.
I'm not as good as the vampire, that's for sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I feel like I'm better as the humans.
Yeah. So like I said, if you're interested in giving the game a try, go to nosgoth.com and enter your email address and get on the list for the closed beta. Or you can just pay for a founder's pack. You'll have a bunch of in-game currency which you can use to try out the different abilities or unlock different skins, and that can be a lot of fun too. You can see here, once you get above a certain level, you can try out the higher level team deathmatch, and then there's a siege mode, which involves like defending certain objectives on the map and things like that.
Like control points and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that was really fun. Thanks for letting me play, Nick.
Yeah, you did well.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. It's surprisingly addictive, actually. It is pretty fun. I feel like it's easy enough to get into.
Yeah.
There isn't a ton of skills to manage. There isn't like, I mean, it's a pretty simple concept: kill or be killed.
Yeah, and I like the manageable number of abilities you have to worry about in the different classes. And if you just pick one class and stick with it, you can figure out what abilities work for you, and you can play kind of exactly the way you want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Definitely would recommend it. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, and give us a like, subscribe, and check out Nosgoth. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.